how important is setting that goal and making it to that goal?
Goals are always important, but you have to have action behind the goal. A goal with no action is just a thought. You have to learn your business in and out. We were running 25 cars mobile before we even got a shop. I'm hands-on every day, sun up to sundown. There's no stopping. If you want to be a millionaire, go hang around 4 other ones and you'll be the 5th one. If you want to be broke and a knucklehead, go hang around 4 knuckleheads and be broke and you'll be the 5th one. Your circle's always supposed to elevate you. And if they don't elevate you, you got to get to another circle.
All right. So we're here today with a very, very special guest. I met this man inside Vegas when I was shooting a music video, and he busted out with the Lamborghini. He busted out with the Benz. And I was like, how are we getting these luxury cars? What are we doing? How are we getting this? And then my boy Emerald's like, I know a guy. And it was Titus. So I want to welcome Titus to the podcast. And yeah, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being here.
All right. So what made you want to get into the luxury car business? Can you kind of explain your business?
So my brother called and he asked me, hey, I'm thinking about starting a rental car company. Do you want to be a part of it? This is the ground floor type stuff. So that's how we got started. We got started with economy cars. So we started off with a 2015 Dodge Dart and we scaled up. So when it comes to the cars, basically you have to find a system. A lot of people come in top heavy. So they'll come in, they'll buy 15 high-end cars. And when the market slows down, they're panicking. So what we've learned coming in with economy cars is the economy cars are slow and steady. They're for the long game. So we can have 20 economy cars at $30, $40 a day. Do the math on that. We're talking some real money. That allows for us to have high-end cars, exotic cars that can just go out on the weekends, or they can go out 4 or 5 times a month, and we'll be good because the bulk of the train is the economy cars.
Okay. So what usually people only see, or I only saw, was the luxury cars, but most people probably don't know that you have economy cars too, right? You have economy cars as well right now?
Oh, yeah. We have, so total right now, we have about 30 in the fleet, and the bulk of those, again, are economy cars.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting, man. In this podcast, I kind of want to just like give advice to people. I kind of want to learn from you.
Okay.
And me learning from you can help them learn.
Okay.
And so I want to ask, like, when your brother called and you guys did that first 2015 Dodge Dart, how did you get the money to do it? Were you feeling like you had enough money? Do you feel like you had to get like a loan or anything like that? Like, were you kind of timid to do it, or?
So we came in with initial investors, and then of course we put up bread too. And then so we came in, we had a nice sized pot to come in and buy a couple cash cars, and then we financed about 3 to 4 cars right off rip as well too. So we had an even balance of cars.
Okay. That's cool. Is this the first business that you've gotten into? Or have you done more?
For me, no.
No? Let me know. Let me know like your first like business that you wanted to start. Like even how little it is, it doesn't matter.
So I tell everybody, business is really basic math. I started off selling women's costume jewelry. I get it for 30 cents a piece, 20 cents a piece when I buy 50 of them, and I'd sell them for $1.
Yeah.
So I was making $1,000 a week. It was me and one of my best friends back in the day. We had started it. And I really didn't know nothing about business license, resale license, wholesale. I didn't know nothing about all of that. So as we started, we were just buying stuff cash, and then a lot of the vendors started asking us for our resale license, so I had to do research on that. So I went to get our resale license, got that, boom, then we start trucking again, and then boom, we got hit with, do you have a business license? Started looking into that, went and applied for that, and we were making so much money, and this was what, I was like 22, I was in it, but it was like I'm just trying to make some bread. Like I wasn't really thinking of like structuring out the business, LLCs back then and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my first initial business right there.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's a good idea because you could get something like a whole bunch of women's costume jewelry for the low and mark it up and make a lot of money.
Right. And I wasn't marketing it up no more than $1.
Mm-hmm.
I would do custom pieces for over $1, like $5, $10, but the bulk of the whole load was $1 a piece. So they'd come and spend $20, $30.
Yeah. Were you setting up pop-up shops or how are you getting the merchandise out?
I had a Facebook page and we were doing mobile after work. We would just drive around to people, meet them in the parking lot, boom, 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 collect the cash and make a dash.
Okay, for sure, man. So that's really cool. And I'm getting into marketing with photography and video. And so to be in a business, you got to market yourself.
Marketing is everything.
How do you view marketing and what kind of things did you do to market your first business?
Word of mouth can go two ways. It can go with you and it can also go against you. When you market and you market to the masses, it'll suppress the bad word of mouth. The good word of mouth will always be there. But without marketing, basically you have no business.
Yeah.
You're not going to get traffic, and you need traffic in order to keep a healthy business flowing.
Yeah.
And without marketing, like I said, word of mouth will get a few people in the door, but nobody's in here to break even every month or to be coming out their pocket every month. So again, you have to have a healthy marketing budget because marketing is not cheap.
Yeah. And by marketing, do you want to get ads out? What would you do? Put an advertisement on Facebook or put up like a...
That's a great question.
Yeah, what methods did you use to market?
Marketing all starts with your demographic. You have to know your demographic. A lot of people don't even know their demographic. They don't even understand what demographic means. That means who are you selling to? So you start there. So I'm selling to age bracket 18 to 25. So that's my demographic. So when I drop an ad, I have to make an ad that's appealing to people in that age bracket. A lot of people go online, they run ads on Facebook and Instagram. They let them, Facebook and Instagram, do all the ordeals and wonder why they're getting emails from people from Australia. And that's not even your demographic. And that's because they didn't go in and they didn't target what their demographic was.
Yeah.
Then after you target your demographic, you have to actually create the ad. You have to do a call to action. When you create your ad, you want to put the big marketers use like red, yellow, orange, like colors like that. McDonald's is yellow. You see McDonald's, you see the golden arches everywhere.
Yeah.
Burger King is orange. You see it everywhere, right? So when we're marketing, we have to do the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Piggyback off what's already been done. But again, you target to your demographic.
Yeah, demographics like age,
household income.
Yeah.
Areas of like what side of town you're marketing to or what state you're marketing to. A lot of people, it really gets deep.
Yeah. And you could take a class for that for marketing, or you could just learn off of the internet.
University.
YouTube. Yeah.
Tell everybody YouTube.
And just basic common sense and applying the common sense with force, like actually doing it right. And something that I think is very...
I want to piggyback on you saying common sense, right? When it comes to business, a lot of people, common sense is out the door because everybody wants to get rich. And in order to get rich, you got to be persistent at something. You can't open up a business in the first 3 years expect to have $1 million. Not everybody's business is built that way, right? And so a lot of people want to open up a business. They want to hire 15 million employees. They don't even know how to run their own business, and they want it to revenue $1 million, and they want to just be walking around saying, I'm the business owner. No, that's not how it go. You have to learn your business in and out.
Yeah.
We were running 25 cars mobile before we even got a shop. I'm hands-on every day, sun up to sundown. There's no stopping. You see what I'm saying? And you have to be persistent. A lot of people don't touch their first profit for 5 years. The money they make, they reinvest. The money they make, they reinvest. The money they make, they reinvest.
Yeah.
And in 5 years, they start pulling profits.
So when you were doing that, when you were you weren't like making profit that like quick.
Our profit margins were slim, and
Yeah.
we're reinvesting it back into the company, buying more cars or fixing cars that done broke down. And the rental game is, whew, people don't understand. It's a very sexy business, but at the end of the day, when you look on the back end, it's heavy. Transmission go out, $2,400. That eats in the profits. Set of tires eats in the profits. You got to stay up on oil changes. People denting cars. You got to make insurance claims. Insurance say we're not paying out because so-and-so, whatever. They didn't pay their premium for this month. Well, who got to get the car fixed to get it back on the road?
Yeah.
Got to dip into the account, right?
So like, it seems like if you want to do this, you have to be like mentally stable.
To do any business, you have to be mentally stable and a little crazy.
A little crazy and mentally stable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because people are going to be like, what are you doing? They're not going to, nobody sees the vision until you get rich, right? So you can say, I want to own 10 bounce houses and I want to make $10,000 a month. People are going to be like, you want bounce houses, bro? Like, for real.
Yeah.
But if you have the vision and you do the math on that vision and you it's clearly there, do it. And then when you're making $10,000 a month, then everybody's going to be coming, bro, let's go out. Let's do the man. Congratulations. I see. Hey, can I get one in about? Can I get half off?
Yeah. What type of other businesses did you do other than the women's jewelry?
So I had that one. I tried to open up a security company, but mountains and mountains and mountains of paperwork. Never even got close to being started with that. Did that. I was in the cannabis industry for a while. Like, I actually grew. That when that got saturated, licenses came out, everything just jumped out of that. One of the big ones, because I live in Vegas now. I'm born and raised in Fresno, but I started a cleaning company out here, me and a partner of mine. And we were doing, first year we were open 6 months, we did 78,000.
Okay.
And that's pretty good for a brand new cleaning company that just, opened. We got a few big contracts for the next couple of years. So we were doing over 6 figures.
Yeah.
But again, not understanding business, not understanding money management, you can make $120,000 and spend $140 when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, that cleaning company. What did you have? Did you have to buy like
Everything,
stuff?
every business, there's an initial investment. I
Yeah.
don't care if you got to buy paper.
Yeah.
That's initial investment,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we had to buy cleaning products. We had to buy marketing stuff, magnets, business cards, all of that. Towels. We had to learn. We were on YouTube learning how to clean things. And again, I'm doing this before I'm hiring people. So it's not like I just opened the company and hired people and I just sat back, kicked my feet up. It don't work that way.
Yeah.
With any business. I don't care if I want a garbage truck business. Garbage truck business is one of the lucrative businesses that people sleep on. But they look at it as it being dirty, right? Well, that dirty business can generate you upwards of $12 million a year.
Yeah. I always thought like it was the city and the government that did
No,
it.
they have private.
But now I know that there's private. That's crazy.
Another business people sleep on because it's a dirty business is porta potties.
Oh yeah.
Sleep on it. All these events, who pulls up?
Yeah.
Porta potties, right? And they either get a bulk deal for so many, or they're paying per porta potty, or they pay per 2 porta potties.
Yeah. I see one at Sierra Vista right now. It looked like a hotel, like
Yeah,
like
they got the
bathroom,
high-end ones
the
now.
high end one.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that would have cost
Yeah.
to like right now. There's like multiple inside one, the man and the woman, and
See how you got to do it again. It's math, right? How much is the build out to
yeah,
build something like that? Then you got to price it correctly. When you price it correctly on the build out, then you know, okay, it's going to take me this many months and I need this many rentals for me to get my initial investment back. After that, then I'm going into profit territory. But remember, along the way, toilet can go out, hole in the floor, somebody broke this, vandalized that. Exactly. You pulled up to one event, they totally trashed it. A lot of people make money, they don't put 10, 15% away in case something were to happen because they don't think that way. Everybody wants the bread. I made $60,000 this month. They ready to go shopping. Put 15% of that away. Put another 10% towards something else in the business. Put the bulk of it in the business savings. Pay yourself this much and keep going. Don't get caught up in the I made this month, because next month you can make $5,000.
Yeah. Do you think it's a lot of people can be like running in place when they do business? Like
A lot of people spin their wheels.
spin their wheels, like, because I'm like trying to like get into this and get into business, and I'm like think I'm pretty good at marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting into marketing. I feel like I have the skills to make a product or do something like a
Mm-hmm.
t-shirt or jewelry. I can market it and start to sell it, but I haven't even got started. I was wondering if
That's the you just gotta start. And
Yeah.
again, you gotta be persistent and be a little bit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna do the same thing repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
People gotta learn your name. Then you mix that with marketing. Now you got two wheels rolling. Two wheels better than one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're rolling.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like when someone's reputation precedes them. You know, like when someone hears about a name and then automatically it's aligned with trustworthy, reliable, hustler, good guy, rather than unreliable, trustworthy, slow.
I know it's trending right now, but it's a saying out there, and they're all saying it, and I've been saying it. You got to stand on good business.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that I've ever mentored or that's been around me, that's always been my motto. You got to do good business. When you do good business, everything's gonna come back to you tenfold over.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, again, they want the money, so they'll burn a bridge over some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my godmom taught me a long time ago, everybody has a price. Either me and you can sit at this table and we can make $1 million together. But your price might be $10,000. You start doing shady stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Your price might be $100,000. You start, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, again, when you sit down and you do business, you got to have those morals. You got to stand on business. You got to do good business at all times. Even when the other person or the people that you're dealing with trying to get over, you do good business.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it go.
Yeah, just do good business and
You'll go so much farther.
That'll help the word of mouth, because people will refer you to other people,
Right.
and then the ball will get rolling. You know, that's mostly what my photography and videography has came from, because I do something for someone, and then that person knows someone that needs another video,
Right.
and that's basically how it goes. Like I could have my Instagram, someone could hit me up, but it's mostly just from word of mouth.
Now you mix that with marketing and doing good business, you got something.
Yeah, and building like my own brand image, like building my own like aesthetic to my online presence. That's what I'm trying to do. Like make sure I look trustworthy.
I did podcasting during COVID. I was one of the first ones in Fresno to do podcasting. We did it live on Facebook, Twitch, and we had YouTube. Our viewers were able to call in. They were able to tap in with us on the Facebook comments and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
My first 15 episodes, we maybe had 10 viewers.
Yeah.
5 to 10 viewers per show.
Mm-hmm.
But we kept going. I
Yeah.
kept getting better. We got intros. Now we got outros. We got music. I saved up. I bought one of these. I bought the correct microphones, the correct lighting, green screens, invested,
Yeah.
kept going. Then it started to be 300 people, 500 people tuning in, 1,000 people tuning in. Then I started branching off and bringing other people on and giving them shows.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Giving back. Hey, come on. You got this slot on Tuesdays. Let's create your name and let's get it rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Now, I already had a following, right? So when they launched their shows on Tuesday, Friday, and I think Thursday was the other one, they already came with at least 100 to 200 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody, as soon as our thing went live, everybody got that notification.
Yeah. People are loyal when they hit that subscribe button, because they'll tune in every week. They'll see you. They want to
know what's going on.
They want to know what's going on. Yeah.
But you got to give them something to tune into.
Yeah.
We were talking about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then we would bring in artists, and we'd have the artist rap on our intro beat.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a thing for a while.
Oh,
and
okay.
it was lit. It was lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's pretty cool.
Again, that little bit of crazy is, dang, I did 20 episodes and most viewers I got is 5 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept going.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been like, man, I can't do this, man. Ain't nobody paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
But that little bit of crazy is I'm going to keep pushing. And once you break through, it's up from there. Now you just got to be persistent at what you're doing and do good business. Have everything on contracts always.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not on paper, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Don't never let nobody tell you no. I don't care if they shake your hand, they dap you up. If it's not on paper, it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get with the contracts and stuff on, and like start learning your paperwork.
If you tell your guy you're gonna sell him this microphone and y'all shake on it, and you don't sell him the microphone, he can't take you to court because there's no paperwork. It didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So you apply that to business.
Yeah.
And in business, you can be doing deals $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $100,000, $1 million. Would you shake somebody's hand if they told you they're gonna give you $1 million with no paperwork?
Nah.
You gotta treat all business that way.
Mm-hmm.
So again, standing on good business, paperwork, being a little bit crazy, and being persistent.
Yeah. So I see, like, through talking to you, you have met a lot of people, did business with a lot of people. Have you ever felt like at one point, like you fumbled a bag by not taking an opportunity or not?
Not all business is good business.
Yeah.
Not all money is good money. I respect everybody, so I need the same. So if you come in and you got a business proposition for me, let's sit down and talk about it. Now, if you're sitting down being disrespectful, I don't care if it's for $200 million. Have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my time yet.
Yeah.
I'm going after everything that's owed to me. Like Nib said, I don't want a penny more, a penny less.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to be out here scrounging around and just taking any old deal. You know what I'm saying? Because people come in with bad intentions. And you done built something and they'll try to tear it down.
Yeah.
And you got to stand tall through it all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, allow these people to come in, do what they needed to do, and then they'll lift you high and dry.
Yeah. It's like, because when I'm going around, I'm doing my video stuff, I might meet people that have large amounts of money and they could possibly be an investor for an idea that I have, or could possibly become a partner for an idea that I have. Like, how should you go about, like, networking?
Before you do any shopping for investors or anybody with money, you need to have your paperwork correct.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to have contracts ready to go. You got to know. You ever watch Shark Tank?
Yeah.
You see they walk in there knowing what they're willing to give up from their company. They have all their numbers down packed.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have all of that ready to go in case somebody wants to entertain an offer.
Yeah.
Because again, sometimes we think we need an investor or we think we need bread to do this. We don't. We just need to sit down and lock in.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think I'm kind of good at doing. If I want, like, an idea to happen, I can make it happen. Like,
right.
I can make it happen in real life. Like, but I've never even entertained the idea of making a product yet. I'm starting to think about it now, and
just got to lock in.
I kind of want to do it.
Millionaires are made when everybody's at the club and everybody's out partying, and that one person that was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna stay home. I got this. I gotta lock in with.
Mm-hmm.
So you lock in with that, right? While everybody's out partying, where you at? Oh man, I'm busy right now. I'll lock in with you later. 2-3 months go by. They done spend 60, 70K at the club. You done made this product worth $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you got to lock in with you.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people want investors and all this. They want the shortcut route.
Yeah.
Well, give me $100,000. They only really need 10.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to turn that around. Go get the 10. Pull out your savings. Ask your mama. Go to the bank.
So you're saying, like, if you're gonna be looking for an investor, you have to have something for them to invest in.
But
you can't
9
go to
times
them.
out of 10, you invest in yourself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's very important. Like, I bought like a bad camera, like a cheap camera, and then I got better, and now it's bringing me in opportunities to talk to you.
Right.
And now I'm gonna meet more people in the future. It's gonna be great.
Right.
And it's just from buying one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And from buying that one thing, I want to now get into probably products. And
this is how investors work. This is how they get people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wanted the camera to start doing what you were doing, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you the camera. I need 35% of everything you make.
Mm-hmm.
And if you sell, I want 40% of the company.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's worth it?
Nah, because I could have bought the camera and did it for all myself.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of people want investors because they want to use somebody else's bread. Use the bank's bread if anything, but don't bring in no investors if you really don't have to.
Yeah.
A lot of people can create things. They do it on their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, if you want to scale up and now you're shooting for all the famous people and you need all this equipment and all that, and then that's different. Now you got to sit down with yourself and say, do I really need an investor? Or do I just go all in? Bet everything on black.
Mm-hmm. Or do I just do it myself and make my money that way?
Bet everything on black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to take everything I got saved up. I'm going to go sell these Jordans. Everything on black. I'm going in on myself.
Yeah. All right. So we talked a little bit about like marketing, and I just want to like get more in like the psychology of like being ready for all of this. Like,
right.
Because a lot of times I would hope and dream for like big things. And how long are you going to watch a YouTube video on how to do it? And then when are you going to step outside and actually do it? Like, how many motivational speeches are you going to listen to before making the change? Like, I kind of want to get into the psychology of
the only person who has the answer to that is the person.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you can watch a million videos, but if you're not ready to jump off the deep end, then those million videos are going to do you no good. They're just going to be wasted space in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be ready. And there's never a right time. You just got to jump out there and do it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to do. Boom, get to it. Like I said, I started a podcast with little to no equipment. I didn't have no intro. I didn't have nothing. We on camera, the camera falling all everywhere. The mics was falling all down here. I didn't have the right equipment, but I started.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is what I want to
do. Huh? Right. This is what I want to do. I started. Boom. And I gradually kept going. And I started getting all the right stuff. Then you can see it. Everything starts to look better and better and better and better.
Yeah, like do the best with what you have.
Right.
Like make it
dive, like Nip said, he said it the best, bro. Dive off the deep end. Mm-hmm. I know I some people, I don't even know how to swim. I'm jumping in this water because I'm going to get to that island over there. Mm-hmm. Everybody else standing on the cliff.
Yeah. How important do you think setting a goal is, like making 10K a month? Like, how important is setting that goal and making it to that goal?
Goals are always important, but you have to have action behind the goal. A goal with no action is just a thought.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you're not working towards that goal, if the action is not behind that goal, what is it? Mm-hmm. Again, a goal without action, what is it? Mm-hmm. If you don't put action, if I say I want to make 10K this month, right? And I go back to my office and I don't do no work.
Yeah.
Then what was that goal I just set? I was just talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I told you, hey, bro, by January, what's today, 13th?
I think 14th. By
January 14th, I'm going to have $20,000. I'm going to make $20,000, right? And as soon as I touch down in Vegas, I'm on my phone, I'm networking. I'm getting these cars moving. I'm getting to that goal.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Mm-hmm. But I could say the same thing, get back to Vegas, get off the plane, go home and play video games.
Yeah. I've like kind of like looked into this. It's like when you like say your wish out loud or you say your plan out loud, people say that.
It's called manifesting.
Yeah, that, but also it's like when you tell someone your goal, it makes your mind think that you already did it. Like, because you're kind of like faking your mind out. I'm going to make $20,000 by this, or I want to do a podcast, and you tell someone, just because you said it to someone, you feel like you already did it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that depends on the person's mind frame, because every time I say something, I do it.
Yeah.
So if I told myself, or I say something out loud, and then I turn around and feel like I already did it, then I wouldn't do it, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on the person when it comes to that one, because again, when I say something out loud, I'm on it.
Yeah, definitely. That's important, right? When you
every time.
when you say something you're gonna do it, you got to do it, right?
Entrepreneurship is a lonely road. You're gonna make lots of new friends, but for you, it's a lonely road because you're gonna lose a lot of your old friends, girlfriends, family members. They ain't got time. They don't believe in what you're doing. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be you. When
Yeah.
they show videos of Thomas Edison making that light bulb, how many people was in the room with him?
I don't know.
None. It was just him trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When they show pictures of what the Amazon owner, what's his name? I keep wanting to say Steve Jobs, but
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, when he was in that garage working on Amazon, it was just him and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't 20 people around. It wasn't 15 people. It wasn't 100 people. It was just them two.
Yeah.
When you're on the ground floor, bro, literally, if it's not just you and maybe one other person,
Mm-hmm.
people gonna be like, man, he wasting his time. He crazy. Like, we could be doing this. We could be going there. They're not gonna believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not up to you to make them believe.
Yeah.
You just got a goal that you finna reach because this is what you want to do.
Yeah. Have you always been like someone that stands on their word?
Always.
Always. You
Always.
never had to like.
Always. You can pull my file from here to elementary school. Everybody gonna tell you I'm the same person.
Yeah.
I love hard. When I take you in as a brother, as a sister, that's what I do. If I got it, you got it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah. I feel like that could be a reason why you're doing it big, like why you're doing it very good, because think only good could come out of being like that, like that
Right.
type of person.
Right. You have to, because you're networking. You're out. You're basically you're a walking business card. You have to sell yourself to these people.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if they come up to my shop, I done sold these people on all these different cars and all this. They come to my shop and they see a whole bunch of Hondas after I told them I got 20 G-Wagons, 3 Ferraris, 5 Lambos and all that. What they gonna say? What the first thing they gonna say?
He's a liar.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So again, when I approach people, yes, I own a luxury rental car business, but we have cars ranging from Nissan Versas all the way up to Lamborghini Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just say I own a luxury rental car company because, again, then they want to come up there and I don't have – all my luxuries are gone because it's fight weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 economies left. Where do these come from?
Yeah, you say yourself that we have everything.
Right. We have it all.
So
Because people are going to hold on to your word.
mm-hmm.
Whatever you say, they're going to hold on to it. If you tell them you got a kangaroo at your office, when they come, where the kangaroo?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't see no – where the kangaroo?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to hold on to that. They don't care if the season changed, the kangaroo got pregnant, this at the vet. This man told me I had a kangaroo. I went to his office, ain't no kangaroo there.
Yeah. When you were talking, you mentioned networking. What do you think is important about networking?
You're a walking business card.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go is networking. Every person you talk to is a potential client or customer. No
Yeah.
matter what. You got to look at it like that.
Yeah. So
It's fun to go hang out and all of that. You always have a stack of business cards in your pocket, shaking hands, give them a business card. Hey, this is what I do.
mm-hmm. So it's important to stand on your business. Like, has there ever been a point you've been scatterbrained? Like
Happens all the time.
You wanted to do everything.
As an entrepreneur, some nights you're going to lay in the bed and your brain is just it's not going to shut down.
Yeah.
It's just going to go. It's going to boom, boom, boom. You're just going to be laying there like, oh, God. You're going to get up in the morning. You're going to feel like you ain't slept because you ain't.
Yeah. There's been mind activity all night. So when you're like scatterbrained and you want to do a lot of like other business ventures, how do you like lock in and get your one business, make that happen? Because I don't know if you want to do 3 businesses at once or.
For one, I pray, I meditate. That clears the scatterbrainness. And for 2, I sit down and evaluate how's the business I got going now. Because if this business is not revenue enough for me to make a profit and the company make a profit, I shouldn't be starting another business.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you're taking yourself and you're splitting yourself into 2. When this business still needs 100% you.
Mm-hmm.
And then technically this business is going to need 100% you.
Mm-hmm.
So how you going to open how you going to open up 3 other businesses?
Yeah.
Now you got to split your money 3 ways when you have to reinvest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conquer this one. Reinvest until it's operating by itself. Then you can look at opening up other avenues of income.
Yeah. It's about conquering one thing at a time, right? Like,
Always.
yeah.
And a lot of people have great ideas, businesses and everything, and they start their day at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you should be up at least 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 at the latest.
Mm-hmm.
Working out, studying, meditating, just getting your mind prepared for the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you had an edge when you're an entrepreneur. That's how you have an edge on life, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people sleep till 3, 4 o'clock, and by the time they get out, we already checked out, bro. I'm on my way to the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you think there's benefits of changing your circle, changing like who you're around? Because I noticed when I made that investment with the camera, I started meeting some rappers. Then I started meeting business owners. Then I started meeting people that have done like big things, and my eyes started to open to like a new world and more stuff. So do you think it's important to like kind of get out of the neighborhood?
Very important.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a millionaire, go hang around 4 other ones, and you'll be the 5th one.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be broke and a knucklehead, go hang around 4 knuckleheads and be broke, and you'll be the 5th one.
Mm-hmm.
Your circle's always supposed to elevate you, and if they don't elevate you, you got to get to another circle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day,
I feel like some people don't notice about like the wealth that's around them, or the opportunities they have to get out and branch out.
people. It's funny you say that because I just had this conversation. People know.
Yeah.
They just don't want to put in the work. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody help you spend your money. Well, who gonna help you make it?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that help you make it should be the ones that's helping you spend it. If you choose to go that route, like going to the club, taking trips and all, that's what I'm talking about, like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always gonna be a handful of people that's ready to hop on that private jet or hop in that Lambo and show up at the club. And then there's always a few that'll be like, let's run it up.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that should be enjoying the fruits of the labor when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I grew up, I know thousands of people.
Yeah.
They come through, I'll hook them up. Hey, it's all love. But when it's time to go out to eat or turn up, it's the ones that's in there washing those rims with me, cleaning them windows and doing deliveries. Hey, we about to chill, bro. We about to eat. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't care. You could be my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going with them because we've been in here getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it go. And I'm pretty sure my brother would do the same thing.
Yeah. So you ever like you met thousands of people? You ever like found some like partners that like ever try to cheat you? Or just use your time not fair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It happens. It'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said you got to do your research.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of wolf in sheep's clothing. You got to cut it at the ankles, and you got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Assess the situation, assess the damage, how bad it is. Go back to the drawing board, restructure the plan. Again, that's why I said a lot of people, the first 5 years is the toughest. A lot of businesses don't make it 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
After the 5-year mark, you should have a solid game plan, a solid system.
Mm-hmm.
You know your profit margins off the top of your head.
Yeah. Do you like, what type of businesses do you like other than the ones that you've named?
I love cars.
You love cars?
I love cars. I love animals, and I love real estate. I used to love Monopoly growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So real estate is definitely gonna be it's the next big goal for me.
So throughout talking to you, I feel like you would want to tell people that just to do it. What would you want to, if you wanted to summarize our discussion today?
First and foremost, believe in yourself. Stand on good business. Like I said, you're gonna be a little crazy. Entrepreneurship will drive you a little crazy. If you really believe in what you're doing, you'll make it happen. If you want to sell hot dogs and make $1 million selling hot dogs, you'll make it happen if you believe. You got to believe. You know what I'm saying? Stand on good business, believe, always do contracts, and stay persistent. That's the biggest one. People fall off because they're not consistent. Stay consistent.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by today. I appreciate it so much. I feel like this video will inspire a lot and help a lot of people.
All my handles are HustleManEXR, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Look me up.
Yes. Please tap in with him. Thank you.
Anytime.
Thanks, man.